In Singing in the Rain, one of the musical numbers that most people refer to as being purely spectacle is the Broadway melody scene, a nearly 13-minute long number that is chock full of color, elaborate costumes, and varying choreography styles. Although it could be argued that this scene is part spectacle, it certainly serves a crucial narrative purpose. Through the use of choreography, lighting, as well as the content of the scene itself, Broadway musical gives the viewer insight as to how Don has truly felt about the film industry and demonstrates how much he has developed as a character throughout the film. Right as Don is finishing performing the song within Broadway melody called Gotta Dance, we go from a long shot of him dancing with others to a full shot of Don tap dancing by himself. This shift in camera distance, combined with the high-key lighting becoming just a lone spotlight on Don, marks a transition from Don's life in the outside world to Don's inner feelings. His dancing thus becomes an expression of his emotions, with his fast-paced, energetic tap dancing and ballet in this scene signifying his excitement about entering the film industry. However, he quickly comes across the lady in green, whose leg is sticking out in a seductive, sexual manner. This woman represents the dark side of the film industry, and the close-up, slowly panning shot that shows the rest of her body and her gazing face is meant to make the viewer feel the same allure and wonder that Don feels. Her dancing that follows continues to make the woman seem powerful over Don. She dances around him in a circular, predatory fashion and blows smoke right into his face. This way in which she moves around and interacts with Don is showing an assertion of dominance over him. This is the way in which the lady in green is like show business. It is seductive and alluring, but once you see it for what it really is, it is easy to see how controlling the leaders of the major studios can be. It truly is a love-hate relationship, just like the dance shows. The following montage of Don performing at various Broadway venues is meant to exemplify his moving up in the film industry. In the montage sequence, he starts playing at low-class burlesque shows, with his exaggerated, midget-imitating dance showing how degraded he was at the beginning of his career. By the end of the montage, however, he is dressed in a nice-looking suit and is the center of attention at a very formal venue. Clearly, Don is happier by the end of the montage. He no longer has the fake, exaggerated smile that he had during the burlesque shows, but rather looks confident and genuinely content. Soon after, in what is arguably the most beautiful part of Broadway melody, Don dances with the woman that was formerly the lady in green. Right before the dance, the camera zooms into Don's face, becoming a close-up shot that shows his gaze and admiration for the woman. This, combined with the fact that everyone around him freezes, denotes that the following scene is a dreamlike sequence. His ballet dancing with the woman is very different this time around. The woman does not seem to have power over him, but rather dances in his arms and alongside him, showing that she does not have control over him. This all turns out to be fictionalized, however, when Don snaps back to reality and sees that the woman, once again, goes for the man with wealth rather than him. Hollywood is completely consumed by materialism and greed, and the high-angle, long shot of Don slowly walking out of the room, accompanied by low-key lighting, is meant to show his sadness and hopelessness. Broadway melody certainly is a spectacle in many ways, but it isn't without narrative purpose in the slightest. With this musical number, we are able to get true insight as to how Don has felt let down and mistreated by the film industry, despite his love for show business always making him want to rise to the top. And most importantly, the fact that Don is revealing his inner emotions through Broadway melody demonstrates just how much Don has evolved into a genuine, truthful person. At the very beginning of the film, when Don is talking to the reporter, it was evident that Don was just another Hollywood figure that would be dishonest in order to create a positive image.
Always dignity.
However, by the end of the film, Don feels comfortable showing his inner emotions to his viewers and has become his true self.
Well, that's the idea of the number, RF. What do you think of it?
I can't quite visualize it. I'll have to see it on film first.